Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Quarterback operating an empty set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Keeper for the first down and more. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and get him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Bulldogs come to the line with first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Setting the tone early for how about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. first down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Scanning the field. It's Boyd. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Always looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone now. Grab behind the line. It's Mendez. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Boyd. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. critical third down play for this offense right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner right out. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. Looking downfield, it's Siegel. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down there.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. As a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sacked.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Caught behind the line. It's Mendez. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Powers through. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Boyd. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Helm. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Helm.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle, but first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. They're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Boyd. Escapes the pocket. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That pass is caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Boyd. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
The quarterback here puts too much air under the football, and the defensive back is able to go up and make a nice play on the interception.
start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Dropping back, it's Boyd. And this is going to be caught. A successful conversion as they shave 8 points off this lead as we head to halftime. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The sure hands. It's Helm. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Throws it to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the right side on the toss. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Send the back in motion. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking downfield. It's Boyd. He's moving out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First down, looking to throw the football. Rifles this football to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Boyd. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up 3rd down. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down, backed up, looking to throw again. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
29 Philly, 2 non-base.
Scanning the field. It's Boyd. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Boyd. And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when, as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. You can't have that happen, and it costs them.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw again. And this time it's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Boyd. He's running out of time here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Boyd. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Helm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
3-25.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
42 Spider. 4-2
Back in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught, completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's 3rd down for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Woo, what a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Georgia has moved into the red zone.
Come on, set.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
On the ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cricket. Ready.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? He's going to bring up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Dropping back, it's Boyd. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion.
Let's go. Black 24. Black 25.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Boyd. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves